Hi, Cancer. Welcome to Eight of Cups Tarot. Welcome to your cards for August/September. I apologize for being late this month. I had an incident happen to me, kind of a crazy situation, which kind of caused a little bit of a psychic intrusion, like an intrusion on my energy. And there was some things that I had to work through in order to kind of reset. And so I did. And so this morning I kind of woke up in the mode like it was finally time, and I got you and Gemini done. And I'm really glad. I'm really glad that I went through that process and I kind of let it unfold organically. I didn't push anything, and kind of trusted the universe. And everything worked out. And I'm not sure, but maybe there is a message in that for you. Okay, so getting into your cards, you are coming out as a Two of Wands. And I see this, Cancer, as being focused on the things that you want. I like the Two of Wands. It's a good manifesting energy, meaning that you are open. You are feeling that tug of, Mars creeping through your 10th house, saying, what's next? What's truly meant for you? Who are you going to be in this world? What do you want to do with your career? What's your purpose? It doesn't just have to be a job. It could be, 10th house is how others see us. It's our reputation, our place in the world. It's what we're meant to do, what we're here for. And Cancer might be, or, maybe you started this process a little while ago of starting to reevaluate the things that matter to you. Now, I say that because it comes out underneath the disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out. There's a release energy, and no doubt, Cancer, with the eclipses that went on in June and July, that there were things that you had to let go of. Things that were time to walk away. Things ended. There's a clearing out. There's almost this feeling I get for Cancer of really taking charge, stepping into their power and saying, this is not mine, and I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to let all of these things go because I'm making space. I'm making space for the new things, the new life, the new beginnings, the new chapters. And so you recently went through a time in which there were things that you had to walk away from. Doesn't necessarily have to be relationships, although it might be. It might have been letting go of things that you carried from old relationships. I say that because it comes out on top of card number 45, which breaks down to a 9, which is close to ending. Time to go. It's that sense of leaving your old self, your old identity behind. Next card up, that Two of Wands. This woman is looking directly at this Ace of Pentacles. You may be manifesting a new financial stability for yourself. Maybe there's this feeling like you are in a job or a relationship or situation because you are weighed down by the very human, very basic needs, the need to pay the bills, the need to not let other people down. And yet it doesn't serve you. It's not serving your soul. It's not making you happy. And you are focused on a new start in something in your life, a new job, a new relationship This is the beginning of something that can become very abundant. And so your whole identity with abundance is definitely up for review at this time. You know, Sun and Mercury in Leo in your second house of values, of what you want, what you own, what you have. And you want something new. And you've been in the mode of making the space for something new to step in. And that Ace of Pentacles comes out above the card number 59. Starfish spirit, open to the possibilities. It's almost as if Cancer, something has catapulted you into a more innocent place. I say innocent because it feels almost childlike. It feels playful. It feels like what your soul purpose is, what you truly want from this lifetime. It may be very different to the reality you're in right now. And yet you are so much more open to it than you were even a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, a year ago at this time. You are open to the new possibilities. You are less afraid of the things that will need to come to an end in order for you to step through this new doorway, to take this new journey. You are much more willing to do the things that you have to do in order to let go and allow these things into your life. Crucial to know that that card comes out above card number 51. Card of milk and honey. Cancer, there is a part of your life. There is a place where things are working out, where things feel really good. There is a feeling as though you have stepped away from the fear. Fear of abandonment, fear of failure. Something has freed you so that you can allow that warmth in, that comfort. You know, milk and honey is a card of abundance, meaning that you are in a place where you are allowing new opportunities to come in and you see them. As you manifest them, there's a level of alignment in your vibration where you could feel this coming. You could feel that life is about to get so much sweeter. Milk and honey, it's enjoying the sweeter things in life. Maybe you have more time literally to spend with your children and to really enjoy them. Maybe instead of feeling all bent on responsibilities and obligations, there's suddenly more time to throw out a game on the floor and sit down with your kids and play. Maybe you have more time with a partner, more free time, maybe because of this COVID, these shutdowns. Maybe there's just more time to enjoy being in your element, in your place. And there's a feeling of gratitude for it, which means the more grateful you are, the more abundance the universe is going to give you. The more you focus on the good things, even if things are bad around you, even if not everything is perfect. You know, maybe the job is stressful, but the relationship is great, or vice versa. Maybe there are areas where, you know, you're feeling a little unstable, but yet you're choosing to focus on the things that are really good right now. And the sun in Leo is a time to focus on what makes your heart feel good. It's a time to express yourself, to express what you love, to focus on the things that you love, And that is where abundance will come from. However, you've come so far, and yet there's still noise. 5 of Swords. I don't think it's yours. I think you're in a very peaceful place, Cancer, and yet other people are going through things. Maybe even people close to you. Maybe even people you work with, your friends, your children. Your environment may be noisy. This could also be where all of those thoughts start to creep back in. You are in a place of alignment, focusing on what was good, and then you check the mail and you see all those bills, and maybe there's something that you forgot. Maybe there's a misstep. In the 5 of Swords is certainly, it is never detrimental. It never throws you off your path. It is not a tower moment. It's just simply irritations and worries. And it is the universe kind of trying to knock you down in order to see how stable you truly are. See, that's what's happening right now as Uranus in your 11th house of friends, associates, as well as your house of dreams and wishes. Things can creep in now. Old fears, old doubts, other people's karmic issues can kind of knock you around a little bit. 5 of Swords comes out above this Devil card. The Devil card is that of karma, of where you feel stuck, where you keep yourself stuck. Amidst all of this dreaming and this goodness, there may be a reminder as Mars makes a square to Saturn that it's important also to remain grounded. That it is easy to stay in the vibration of positivity and abundance when things are good. When things are on that upward, I don't know, I'm seeing this wheel of fortune and you know it's turning in your favor, and then Saturn squares Mars and it says, whoa, get grounded. There must always be an even balance. You can't be too dreamy, yet you cannot suspend the dream. And the Devil is going to point out to you areas in which you have to take your power back still. This could be things as simple as procrastination biting you in the ass a little. A reminder that even though you're in this dreaming phase of all the wonderful things that are about to open up for you, that you have to still pay attention to those little things. Card number 40, Mouse Spirit. Gemini got this as well. This is that anticipatory anxiety, the need to tend to the little things. Maybe it's the things that aren't getting done because you're in this place. Oh my gosh, and I just have to share this with you, and I am a Cancer moon and Venus, so there's resonating with me as well. There was a couple days this week in which I found myself in bed 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, and I don't regret it. I don't. It was a much needed rest and rejuvenation period that I went through. And yet there was that feeling of all of the things I could have been doing, all of the things I could have gotten done. And there was a need to tend to them still. One of the nights I got up at like 10 o'clock and I thought, I'm just not leaving those dishes till tomorrow. And I did the dishes. And then I went back to bed. And there's a balancing between that Saturnian energy of the things that you must do, the mundane things. This could represent the fact that overcoming that by doing the little things, by getting to that stack of bills on the table, by clearing out those piles of things you have been putting off at work. Those might be some of the blocks that you need to remove. If you tend to the little things, if you get those things done, if you step into that Virgo energy, the sun moves from Leo as well as Mercury into Virgo by late August and early September. This is third house matters. This is communications. It's answering those emails. It's a need, to get through the things that you need to get through. And yet still really enjoy those moments. Enjoy the abundance. Don't lose that vibration. And I think the more you let those little things go, the more they can turn into mountains. I say that because your challenge card is that of the Two of Cups. And I see this more as a balance between your feminine and your masculine energy, which could play out in so many different ways in your life. Maybe there is a struggle between being really efficient at work, being really efficient in the material realms of your life, and yet still having enough time to truly enjoy and nurture the things that you love, your feminine, your creative projects, your love relationships, your children, your friends. There might be an energy where you feel as though you are pulled in two different directions. And what is the right path? And that devil will get noisier and noisier. So the more you focus on one area of your life, the more that devil says, you're going to mess this up. You're not going to be able to handle this. You're going to miss this deadline. And that could really wear on you. Two of Cups comes out on top of card number 68. Wombat spirit, be at home. It is important that you understand that that devil, that Saturn energy that says you can't, you won't, it won't work out. It is important that Cancer realizes that that is simply Five of Swords energy. It is simply noise, and you have the power to turn it off. You have the power to say, no, Saturn, I know what you're doing, and I'm not going to allow it to have the energy and the power over me anymore. You know your vibration is good when you are co-creating with the universe, when you are at your highest vibration, when you are focusing on what is abundant and what makes you happy. And there is simply no need to slip into the other side and believe that things can't work out. Even the balance between the masculine and the feminine, even the balance this month, and do not allow one voice to be louder than the other. Be at home. Be at peace with yourself, in your human self. When you need a break, you take a break. When you need a nap, you need a nap. When you need to go to bed at 6:30 and cuddle up under the covers with somebody that you love, then you do that. Because no matter how much noise comes in, how much doubt comes in, Two of Cups, you are at a time of connection. You are at a time of peace. And it is important not to forget your faith in the universe. Your faith that no matter what happens, you are safe in yourself. Card number 27, exchanging gifts. also an energy of balance. What you give your energy to is what will be given back. So do you want to spend your time in bed under the covers with the person you love, worrying about the things that were undone at work, worrying about the dishes in the sink? What are you giving your energy to, Cancer? What are you choosing to focus on? Even if you want to focus on work, it has to come from a place of love. You have to do it from a place of joy. If you are doing a lot of things for other people and it doesn't come from the heart, it forms resentment, it forms blocks within us. We can only do the things that come from love of others and from love of self. So you have to do those things that feel mundane, the paying the bills, the answering the emails. You have to do those things from a place of love as well. And when you can do that, when you can find the love in the mundane, when you can find the love, the worry slips away and everything becomes right. Everything becomes balanced. 7 of Wands. In a typical card, this is fighting for something, but 7 of Wands in this deck is the knowing. It is the allowing. It is that it's okay. 7 of Wands comes out after a new moon in Pisces. A new moon is releasing yourself from all of the worries and the negative thoughts and all of the things that could go wrong and following your heart. Removing the boundaries, removing what holds you back. The devil is the representation of boundaries. And Pisces is one of the signs that does not fall within the wall of Saturn. It simply overlooks it. It sees above it. It sees a higher perspective of where things can be, and it moves from the heart. It allows that solar plexus energy to come from intuition and heart, not of the mind. And Cancer, this is how you operate. There is a knowing within you of what is right and what needs your attention now. And then there is this very Zen factor, being able to overlook the stress, other people's agitations. As we move through this Aries Mars energy, as it squares the foundations, it squares your 7th house of partnerships, it's going to ask you to choose your priorities wisely with your heart, to step out of the restraints and the pressures of day-to-day life, the need for everything to be perfect and in order. And you honor yourself. You honor what your body needs. You honor what your soul needs. And you are at one with the universe, and you are in that full faith. You have the faith which gives you the power to overcome any obstacle and to receive exactly what you want from the universe. But you have to believe. You have to allow yourself. New moon in Pisces, card number 41, soulmates. More balance. Cancer, this is all about your balance, how far you have come in allowing this to happen, to being open to some really beautiful things that are coming in for you, to be focused on that abundance and that love that you're experiencing, that milk and honey, that good stuff, and to see above the noise, the stresses. Like I said, it's easy to stay aligned when things are good. So the universe is going to test you a little in this next month. It's going to push your buttons a little. It might trigger you. Other people around you will be triggered. You may be, because you are an empathic Cancer sign, it may even be other people's energy, other people's stresses, other people's worries that are kind of creeping in. And yet you see, you know what is yours, you know what is important. You will not give up on that connection you have with that person, with the love that you have for your children, the devotion and love that you have from the friends in your family, how important home is, not just your physical home, but the people that feel like home, the places that feel like home to you. The focus is on that in the next month. The focus is on everything will be okay. If you look, soulmates. There's two little penguins here, and it's, if you look, this, I don't know, the masculine penguin is holding a key. And I don't know, Cancer, I get the feeling that the people in your life hold the keys to open the door. The love that you have in your life right now, those relationships, your family, your friends, your coworkers, the love that you have for them is the key to the next door, the next chapter, the next phase of your life. And it is important that you nurture those loving relationships right now. And don't get swept up in the noise. Your ability to love and believe is what will catapult you into this next phase of your life where you have security. You see the Ace of Pentacles. It's just taking the roots now. This is something brand new that you're looking at, that you're experiencing. This is a new part of you emerging. And the universe comes and it sprinkles you with this fertilizer, this challenge that you will easily overcome. You will easily see above this. You will easily sense that these things are not yours. This energy is not yours. It does not belong to you. If you are experiencing bumps in the road, delays, aggravation, people being somewhat aggressive with you, it doesn't mean that you have to take it home and make it affect your relationships with others. There's too much emotional strength and too much emotional growth for you to blur those two right now. You will not hold on to this energy. You will overcome it. And that is when these roots will start to take form, and the seeds will emerge into leaves and a tree stump and stability. Things will grow once you get over this hurdle. Awesome energy, Cancer. It's really a beautiful reading. Remember to take time to love yourself and to nurture your relationships and your soulmates in your life. They play a really important role for you now as you start to release the soul side of yourself. I give you much love, Cancer, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful month. Bye.